All right, everybody. Do you know what time it is? That's right. It is GSL time. It is Code A. This is the last day of the round of 32. I am Do. With me is Moletrap. Welcome to Seoul, Korea, everyone. There's our lovely Code A medallion. And someday, I plan to actually put that on a necklace and wear it around my neck.
The big one?
Yeah.
Not a likeness?
The big one.
All right. Well, the best of luck to you on that.
Thank you.
I am Moletrap. Welcome, everybody. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Code A. This is the last day of the round of 32. I am super stoked about today.
How can you not be after that K-pop we just saw?
Oh, man. I was rocking out to the K-pop.
That beat was bumping.
You guys didn't notice but because I was off camera, but
true.
I was like,
he
I was jamming around.
He was rocking. Pink Rocket,
cool.
man.
Pink
with
Rocket.
That gorilla with the pink face. That's like the scariest
Joe was
thing I've ever
telling me
seen.
he wants to cast with the pink gorilla mask on
if
during
GOM
a cast.
If GOM TV can hook it up for me, I will cast wearing the Pink Rocket gorilla pink face head thing.
Yeah, and I was going to wear the leotard spacesuit, personally.
Well, think about that visual image for a little while. And while you think about that, let's take a look at last week's match results. There it is. We had MVP Ace. No, I'm sorry, Startail Ace. Whoa, good start there. Falling to MVP Violet. We also had Startail August losing as well to Slayers Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we had the best Faux You getting taken down by Slayers Min, and I'm MVP, champion of 2 different GSL events, easily taking out MVP Lure. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, very good games last week, and we're going to start it off again. We're going to, like Doa said, last day of the round of 32 today, and then on Wednesday and Friday here in Korea, at least, it might be early morning. Thursday and Saturday, depending on where you live. We're going to do the round of 16 this week as well. So you do not want to miss tonight, though. We actually have a lot of really good players. In fact, we're going to take a look at the matchups coming up today. We're going to start off with Van Vanth, a.k.a. Bonbons. They spell it differently at different times. He's going to be facing off against a relatively new player, Slayers Brown. And then we're going to have Choya Foyu, longtime competitor in the GSL, is going to be facing MVP Keen. Koka, member of the Zenex team, is going to be facing off against the one, the only Squirtle later on, and Noblesse is going to be facing Tassadar in the last match. And it's going to be really, really good. All the players today are the kind of players that we've seen a lot here and there. You know, most of them, all but 1 or 2 of them, have been in some GSL event before, whether it be the Team League or one of the previous seasons. And so there's not really any complete newbies here today. Brown, I think, is the one we've seen the least of. But in general, everyone is really, really solid and has shown their stuff before. They're all kind of trying to prove themselves this season, hoping that this season. And remember, some of the players like Son, round of 4 player from last season, he was one of those players the season before that everyone said, oh, he's kind of okay. Anyway, we're going to get into Bonbon versus Brown. Let's see how that turns out.
All right, here we go. Here is our red Protoss player. In some languages, it is a forbidden dance, but here they just call it
NS Hoso Banbans.
The Hoso Banban. That's right. I don't know, it just makes me think of some sort of crazy exotic dance. And then we dance the Hoso Banban.
It's like the name of a dance that like Uhura would have done to charm the natives on a planet.
I guess so.
When Enterprise visited.
Or the new Ricky Martin single, one of the two. But there he is. Hoso Banban. Bonbon Zenith. Von Von.
Ricky Martin, Uhura, same thing.
Similar, guess. I don't know how to respond to that. But there he is. He's got stylish glasses. Why don't I have stylish glasses, Moltran?
I think you're
right. Oh, here's our other player. He is.
Slayers Brown.
Whoa, that was a close one.
Whoa, Slayers Brown has a lot of fans here today.
He does indeed. Wow, that was actually really loud. There he is. You know, I was talking to Sella, as I often do, before the matches start today. And, as you can see, it is
here like every day. There's so many Slayers players.
Yeah, tons of Slayers players in Code A. He was saying that Brown is actually sort of a provisional member, if you will, where basically I guess you've got, after a certain type of qualifier or something like that, you've got a month where you can live in the Slayers house and be part of the team, and then I guess it kind of gets reevaluated after that. So he's kind of a provisional player. He's looking to prove himself not only to the StarCraft 2 community, but also to his very team, to Slayers. So this is a huge, huge match for Brown right now. And I just wanted to say, too, big thank you out there to LG, Intel, and G-Skill, our wonderful sponsors, bringing us the GSL this season. Thanks a lot, guys. We couldn't do it without you.
Yeah, now we do have this is Protoss versus Protoss, and PvP, you know, a month ago, we probably would have said, oh, it's 4-gate versus 4-gate every single game, but things have actually...
Hold that thought. Second gas right now for Brown, but Von did not see it.
Is he going to scout it? He's probably going to see it eventually.
He's got to scout that, but right now, is he going to move up? Is he going to see it? He still does not know about the second gas. That is such an early second gas, too. That's almost way earlier than you would ever see a Protoss.
And you know, it's interesting. I actually noticed a little variation here. Brown actually skipped his second pylon, got a little bit less probes to get his core up a little bit earlier. So, and now going for the second gas with only one probe. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Gonna put a second probe. Nope, just one probe in that second gas. So this is a really kind of a strange build coming from Brown.
Yeah, that's a very, very bizarre opening. I'm really, really wondering what he's going to be doing with that. Usually when you see someone, a Protoss player, get their second gas that early, a lot of times that says DTs. It could just be a really defensive opening with a bunch of sentries.
Oh my goodness.
Well. And
he never scouted the second gas. That probe was in there for like 3 years and 17 days and didn't see the second and third gateway or the second gas.
Wow. All right. So a little bit of scouting fail from Bon early in the game. He is getting his second and third gateways right now. So both players don't appear to be 4-gating.
No. And you know, this is a good map to not 4-gate. It's a tiny ramp. So if you get one sentry out, you can hold your ramp against the 4-gate for a little while.
That's so crazy that he's got a second gas. He does actually have 3 guys in that gas now, too. So he is starting to stockpile a little bit. He's up to about 300-some gas right now. I kind of feel like he just wants to get a lot of sentries, but then again...
Let's see what he makes. His warp gate's just finishing now, and he's going to...
Oh, Stalker getting caught out in the open there. Bon almost losing that, but I think he's going to be able to get away. All right. So will be more Stalkers for Brown. Oh, that Stalker taking a lot of damage.
Oh, is he going to force field? He traps the Stalkers. Beautiful move by Bon. Is going to kill off 2 Stalkers early with that one force field. Beautiful, beautiful play.
That was huge. Those 2 Stalkers were a crushing loss early in the game for Brown. He needs those. These other 3 Stalkers are not going to be able to do very much. Imagine, if you will, if he had 5 Stalkers instead of 3 right now, the tables would be pretty different, pretty turned.
Yeah, definitely. Von would be very worried right now since he'd have to worry about them charging up his ramp. But as it is, Brown's okay. He's got a sentry there.
They're both getting a robo now.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. And you were right about the stockpiling of the gas. He still made stalkers instead of sentries. Yeah. So Brown actually has a lot of gas in the bank that he's not doing anything with right now.
And we haven't seen it yet, but where is it? There's a Twilight Council. There it is. Going now for Bon Zenith. Oh, I'm sorry. See, that's his old name. I've called him that for seasons.
Yeah, he's actually just recently joined the new team, New Star Hoso.
That's right.
Kind of led, if you will. I don't know if he's the captain, actually, but kind of the star of that team is San.
Now he is the Hoso Bon.
Now he is the Hoso Bon.
That's right.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the Hoso team was about, and I actually asked one of the Korean commentators if there was a company named Hoso. There's apparently a university here named Hoso. I'm not sure if they're actually like a sponsor, but...
That's right. Now that you mentioned that, I remember hearing about that a while ago, that there was actually like an academy sponsoring a StarCraft 2 team, and that must be who it was
must
then.
Be it. There you go.
So, wow, everybody really getting into the StarCraft 2 sponsorship here in Korea.
Now we're seeing...
It's definitely growing.
Sorry about that. Now we're seeing a little bit of a change-up in strategies. Brown has gone for the Robo Bay, and, well, they both got Robos, but he's getting an Immortal. He's going to get Colossi after that, whereas Bon is almost done researching Blink and is pumping out lots of Stalkers, and he's actually got, it's interesting, he's kind of keeping most of his Stalkers back, so if anything moves up the ramp, hold that thought.
Yeah, actually. That's a good idea, and it looks like Bon is moving out, though.
Now he's moving out.
I think this is going to hit before Brown is ready. I don't know if he's going to be ready for this army. He's got one Immortal out right now.
In the middle of the map, he might...
Pylon going down.
We actually missed... Bon's Observer got picked off by Brown in the middle. Yeah. So he's not going to be able to do any high ground shenanigans with his blink that he has. That's actually pretty important because if he force fields correctly at the bottom of the ramp so he can't get vision of the top, the blink will be useless.
Yeah, the thing with force fielding ramps in a PvP is that you don't need to be up the ramp very far to get that usable vision on the high ground, especially when it comes to like warping in units and things like that. That's actually something a lot of pro players are complaining about right now, is that
there he goes.
Of that. So
oh, actually he does have another observer there.
All right.
No, wait, never mind. So it's Brown's observer. So yeah, still no observer for Bonbon.
That one Stalker feeling very alone, and an expansion going up for Bonbon. I really like this.
That's
actually.
a good move.
Yeah,
very smart.
Able to put on some pressure, and at the same time get a nice economy.
Ooh, perfect force field.
Trying to poke up there again. Yeah, he can't let a single unit up that ramp. Otherwise, those Stalkers will be popping up to say hello in the worst way possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure it would even be a good idea to blink up there with the Zealots at the bottom anyway, because there's an Immortal there and a Colossus. Probably wouldn't be good, so that's why it's so smart for Bonbon to just expand behind this.
He hasn't really seen what's at the top of the ramp either. He knows there's sentries there, and I think he might have caught a glimpse of the Colossus, but yeah, like you said, he doesn't really know what's up there, so probably a good idea to kind of play it safe right now. Looks like he's moving a couple more Stalkers down. Oh, it looks like he might catch this Observer, though. He knows it's there. He sees the Shimmer.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
He sees the Shimmer, just like Captain Kirk with Klingon vessels.
That's right.
What was that, Star Trek 6?
I don't know.
When he like peers at the view screen and he's like, wait, I see something, fire straight ahead, and they like...
Wouldn't it be really awkward if it was like another Federation ship, was like Spock just coming to say hello? He's like, I'm going to visit Kirk. Then he gets...
That would be unlikely, seeing as how the Federation didn't possess cloaking technology at the time.
Well, maybe they had secret cloaking,
just
and
saying.
It was Spock from the future, like the other movies.
That's true. That's true. There were occasions when the Federation illegally researched cloaking technology. Just saying. Anyway, getting back to StarCraft.
That's right.
It's a nice army out for Brown, but it's going to be eclipsed pretty soon by the second Nexus, the extra production of Bonbon, if he doesn't do something pretty quickly here. He's got the two Colossi, he's got the... Oh, hold that thought, he blinks in. Oh, bad blink by Bonbon. Taking some damage and then just used his blink, so he couldn't really escape as fast.
Oh, those Colossi are getting in a little bit of a risky position. He needs to be careful. All right. Stalkers could have blinked in there and done some damage, but deciding not to, deciding to play it safe. Probably a good idea when you've got an expansion up. Yeah.
He needs to get out of there. Oh, trying to pick off the Colossus. Nice, gets one.
There he goes.
Forcefield's trying to trap those Stalkers in there. He knows if he can isolate and pick off that Stalker army, he'll have a major advantage. But now the Zealots are joining up with Bonbon's army, so it's going to be pretty fearsome here. And because of that snipe, actually second Colossus is going to join up the army. We see it kind of walking through the middle. Wow, but this is... Brown has to do some damage here. He needs to at least win this battle.
Oh, Stargate up for Bonbon as well. Now, Brown did expand behind this. He is getting his second Nexus right now. So this isn't going to be like a big death blow type push. Just trying to, again, put some pressure on, see if he can maybe do some damage at the natural. Doing a little bit of micro with those Colossi. He needs to be careful.
Oh, no!
Oh, almost losing it. And here comes the fight. Nice concave by Bonbon. Losing another Colossus. Brown down to just one Colossus. Wow. Force field's definitely favoring Bonbon. Actually, Brown in a little bit of trouble here.
And Bonbon looks like he's going to take advantage. He needs to pick off those hurt units. He does blink in, gets the Immortal, gets the Colossus. His own Immortal joining the battle to completely polish off the rest of Brown's Stalkers. And Brown,
there it is.
GG's. Wow, so Bonbon showing that experience counts here in the first game. Taken game one.
Yep.
Very, very nice fashion.
Yeah, that's right. And Brown not too happy with himself after that. He had a pretty decent army, but